generally taken care by the administrator of Salesforce. All these options, okay. So currently we are going to talk about data management. When we use data management and why we use them, okay. We generally use data management to import some data to our system or to export or to update bulk data, not single record, okay.
Okay.
For suppose if your company is in the business from past 10 years, so you are trying to migrate to Salesforce on 2015 after 10 years, means there are a lot of customers, leads, contacts, all this information in some other system or Excel sheets or any other CRM like SAP CRM, Google CRM, or any other sugar CRM like this, okay. If you want to migrate that, yes, you from now on you want to use the Salesforce.com tool, where these guys are giving a lot of features and the mobile capabilities also. That's the reason you want to switch to Salesforce. In this case, you need to migrate. You need to export the information from their systems and import the data to this system. There are multiple tools for importing the data into this application. Okay, and see, coming down to this data management, the important concepts here is import widget. This is a newly launched online widget. If I'm clicking on this in a new tab, it opens in a new window. If you click on that directly, okay, what happens? You generally open the same option in the same window, where if you click on launch widget, you are going to completely to the new screen. Okay, that is useful to import the data into the Salesforce instance. Okay. So yeah, it's taking some. Yeah. Now we are in the import widget. You can see the options. If you want to import data to the customer's object or contact object or leads or solutions, yes, you can select this type of options. Okay, the network is a little slow on my side.
If you want to import for other objects, then what can we do?
So there are a lot of other objects like opportunities and a lot of other objects. So you can't do that option. You can't do that import from this section, from this data import widget. There are many other options for that. Coming down to data loader, this is a tool. I can use this. I can download this tool to the offline in your desktop. Okay. I can open this tool. I can connect with Salesforce by using your username, password, and security token. Okay. What is security token? Can you tell me what is security token?
Security token means is it the password in ID?
No. So you can get the security token from your user. Each and every user can have a unique security token. By clicking on My Settings in the new tab, I'm opening a new tab to generally to get away of the current state. Okay, I'm expanding the personal. If you click on My Settings of your name, My Settings, you can see the screen. Okay, if you expand the personal, this is personal section. If I'm expanding this, I got reset my security token. If I'm clicking on this, I will be getting a unique security means a button to. If you click on this, you will get a security token to your email address. Okay. Maybe use this tool. We use this tool to connect your third-party tools like Apex Data Loader, Connect for Outlook, Connect Offline, Connect for Office, Connect for Lotus Notes, Data Loader. These are all the tools. These are third-party tools, not the Salesforce online cloud tools. These are connectors to Salesforce. This can be available on the offline also. So what means, I'm not saying it's offline. These are desktop applications. What is Connect for Outlook? You know Outlook. Outlook is a mailing tool. You can use the tool for creating meetings, for creating, for using mails, for using your calendar, for using your task creation, all this stuff. So you can integrate, you can install this Connect for Outlook in your Outlook. Okay, and you can talk to Salesforce every time. Whenever you're creating any contact in your Outlook, the same contact will be automatically created in Salesforce also. Okay. Connect Offline is it on desktop application where it sync all the data in your system, okay?
Okay.
And you can travel to the remote places and you can create some data, or you can even view the existing data in the system directly, because this is offline application, because the cloud salesforce.com cloud application cannot be accessible without internet. In that cases, you have to download all the data when you have internet connection with connect offline application. This is also called as briefcase. Okay.
Yeah.
Offline connect offline is also called briefcase. Salesforce briefcase. And connect for Office is for connecting your Salesforce to the Microsoft Office, to Excel sheets. Okay. Whenever you open Excel sheet, you can also import the data directly from the Excel sheet. Okay. Like if you want to see all your account data in the new spreadsheet, yes, you can import the data by using your own simple SQL queries directly. This is a connector for that. If you need to use all these tools, you have to connect Salesforce via API. Log into Salesforce via API. In this case, you have to put down your security token after your password.
Okay.
Your username. They generally ask your username, password, and security token. Generally, sometimes you generally have very two fields for putting down your username and simply password. In that case, you have to add your security token after your password.
Okay.
For suppose if your password is cloud123 and if your security token is 25-digit code, I know that the length of the security token is 25-digit code which comes to your email. I can show that to you. I'm searching for token. Yeah, this is my security token for this instance. This is a 25-digit code with alphanumeric case-sensitive token. This is 25-digit length. You have to copy and append after your password. Yeah. In few applications. Coming down to Eclipse application, this also uses Salesforce API to connect to Salesforce. Okay. In that case, they generally ask security token in a separate text box.
Okay.
Unlike this data loader. Okay. In that case, you have to put security token in a separate input text box. Generally, there will be only two in connect offline, briefcase, data loader. You only have two options. One is for username and password. In this case, you have to append after password. If you have an option to put on your security token separately, yes, you have to do it separately. You cannot append it after your password. Okay. I'm going back to the data management. So this don't need any security token, all this stuff. This is an online tool. You already logged in to the application. You are trying to import customers' contacts, leads. See, again, when I'm trying to import, there are three ways. You can do three operations on any object. That is, you can add new records, or you can update the existing records, or you can do upset. For suppose if you have around 1 lakh data, 1 lakh customers records, out of this 1 lakh customer records, from your subordinate, you got to know that there are 70,000 new records and 30,000 old records. In that case, what you do? In that case, you're gonna use add new and update existing records. This is called upset operation in Salesforce. Okay. What is the upset? Insert is for inserting the records. Update is for updating the records. Upset is the combination of insert and plus update.
Yeah, I got it.
When you have the combination of records that are new records and old records, in this case, we have to do the upset operation so that old records will generally update and the new records will be generally inserted into the system. The two operations will automatically be performed on the data. And what happens? What are you considering? Which is unique? Which is old value? Which is new value? For suppose you can consider some email field, any external ID field as a field for considering whether it's unique value or new value.
Yeah.
For suppose if there is a contact object, I want to upset operation. Okay.
Yeah.
So if WinkyWorks at the rate of gmail.com is already available, in system, if I am trying to insert some records with, if that is external ID, if I am trying to upset uh, uh, 50 accounts, 50 contacts into the contact object, if you have venkyworks at gmail.com, it automatically be
updates the data.
Updated, exactly. If there is no email address which is not in my system, it automatically be inserted into the system, because that's external ID which I am trying to use to check whether the records are there in the system or not.
Are not available previously.
That is, if that is already available, it generally updates the existing record. If that is not available in the system, it generally inserts the new record into the system. That's called upset operation. Insert, add new records, update, upset. So each and every option will be having the same things. Okay. Coming down, these are all the standard objects what you have access. Only you can do only for 4 objects from this option. First, suppose I am selecting customers and contacts, or I am selecting leads. I am clicking on add new records. In this case, see, I have an option to match lead by. So I have to match lead by unique values like name or email. Generally, most people will go by email, matching emails, okay, and assign leads to the source. Who is the, what is the source of this lead? Or because you are importing some data. What is the value of source field inside the lead object? What is the source field? From here are you generating the leads? Okay. That's what you are going to track here, right? Yeah. So if you are trying to generate leads on phone, you can select the phone field. If you are trying to generate, if you are generating the leads from the web, you generally select the web option there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So for suppose if you got the list what you are trying to import from the call center team, which will take care of the phone calls, yes, you can directly map phone inquiry here, and all the leads what you are importing in this particular step, in this particular scenario, right? All the leads will automatically map to this particular source value. Okay. Source as equal to phone inquiry, and to whom I have to assign these leads? I have to use some assignment rule here. So what is assignment rule? Assignment rule will automatically be assigning the leads or cases to some salespeople. Leads are assigned to salespeople, cases are assigned to support people based on some criteria. For suppose, if I have a lead in Hyderabad region, I'm going to assign to the Hyderabad sales rep who is available in Hyderabad region, not to the US guy, right? Yeah. For that, I'm going to use some assignment rules. For suppose, if I'm entering a lead in my website, so you are a customer of mine, so you are not a customer till now, but you came to my website and said, hey, I'm looking for a training on Salesforce, and you said that you are staying in the city Hyderabad. In this case, I'm not going to be assigned, my system will automatically assign this lead, Harsha's lead, to my Hyderabad sales rep who is taking care of Hyderabad region. Yeah. The type of options I can configure with assignment rules. Okay. Got it? Do you know what is assignment rules now? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So based on some criteria, you can assign the leads. You can assign the records to some people. Okay. So do you need to send emails? Do you need to execute workflow rules, all this stuff, or not? Because if you are putting some workflow rules on this object, if you are trying to import hundreds of records into the system, do I need to fire all the workflow triggers, workflow rules, or not? Okay, that option I'm simply, if you are selecting this, it's going to execute the workflow rules. If I'm not selecting this, it's not going to execute the workflow rules because you don't want to do that. You are importing 1 lakh records, which are importing from the old system, You don't want to send any emails again because my old system is already sent emails. I don't want to send it again. That's the reason I won't check this option. Yeah. Okay. And so only for leads and contacts, these options are available. Like you can also import Gmail contacts, you can also import Act contacts, you can also import Outlook contacts, and you can also, generally for all the other objects you have only this option called CSV import.
Yeah.
Now you select this CSV file and you click on browse. That's one way. Or else you can click on drag and drop also, like by clicking on this. See, give me a second. Lead export. Okay, this is the lead information. I'm putting on drag and dropping on this. See, when I'm dragging and dropping on this particular section, it's taking the data. Okay. See. Okay. I can also drag and drop the file on this particular section.
Yeah.
And my CSV file is automatically imported. If you're trying to import any other files like Word format or Excel sheet, it won't accept.
Yeah.
It only accepts CSV files because this is the format which is supported by all the enterprise applications.
Okay.
What is the full form of CSV? Comma separated values.
Okay.
It's a Excel sheet only, but it's supported by most of the enterprises. Okay, it takes very less space also than Excel sheet. And what happens here is you can convert Excel sheets into CSV file in less than a second.
Yeah.
For suppose if you open Excel sheet, if this is Excel sheet, see XLS6 file, save as, select format, see comma separated values.
Yeah.
This option is available on each and every Microsoft Office Excel. Okay. If you click on this, you're going to save the same file name with CSV format, means comma separated values.
Okay.
Now you can use that file format in our import widget. Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a call on the same sheet. I don't want to close that. Yeah. And after clicking on next, so I'm clicking on next.
You didn't match the lead by.
For what?
Match the lead by.
I don't want to select. I don't want to select that, but still, okay. I don't want to select all other options.
Okay.
It's taking some time to load the data because I'm trying to upload the lead information. The Excel sheet which I'm trying to map here, it's already created by me long back. I exported from the system only.
Yeah.
There is some fields in that. Okay. The fields are, see, CSV header. This is the CSV header.
Okay.
What is CSV header? So when I open the CSV file, you can see that.
Yeah, it's the heading, the first row, I think.
Exactly. I want to tell the same thing. See, ID is related, all this stuff.
Yeah.
This data I have imported from the system long back. There are, I want to see how many records are in the system. Yeah, there are around 200 records, 194 records. Out of 194 is the column name, means it includes header also. 193 records actually.
3 records are added.
Okay, now I'm coming back to the system. Now, so these are the column names. These are not the records. Okay, these are the column names. It automatically maps the column names. If there is a last name in the this is the field name inside Salesforce object. This is the column name inside your Excel sheet, means your CSV file.
Okay.
It automatically maps last name equal to last name in this because it automatically checks the names and it automatically maps. No need to map. But sometimes if it is not mapping automatically, for suppose if your Salesforce field in your system is a phone, in your system is in phone, but in your Excel sheet is in mobile, you can it automatically don't map. You have to map it, okay? By clicking on change.
You have to change the header name in Excel sheet, right?
No need to change the header name. See, I have option to change here mapping also.
Okay,
See, I'm changing the option here. It won't modify. See, now I have option to. Give me a second. See, I'm selecting this.
Yeah.
Currently, it's mapped. Phone field is mapped to phone field only. That's what it's selected. But I don't want to map that. I want to map the mobile field for mobile as well as phone field.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can map. See what happens now. Go back to the see. The mobile phone is mapped to the phone field.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
And I want to map this again, changing this. The mobile phone I'm mapping to the phone field now.
Yeah.
I'm doing the reverse operation, okay?
Yeah.
Now you can see the things. If it is not mapping automatically, you have to do the manual mapping by clicking on select field, and you can map the appropriate field from the header. Clicking on next. Okay. Last name is mapped. Perfect.
I think you used a field. You have to use email or something.
No, I'm not mapping this name field because my lead object will automatically calculate the name field by using last name and first name. First name plus last name equal to name.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on next. See, okay. Earlier I got this small issue saying that the name is already getting values coming automatically from the system because you are entering the first name and last name values. Okay. If you got the first name and last name, it automatically makes the name by combining the first name plus last name equal to name, right?
Yes.
So there are 25 fields and unmapped fields are 27. What are unmapped fields? I am not mapping the IDs. I am not mapping the users who are creating that record. Okay. I am mapping only the values. Okay.
Yeah.
Why there are 27 fields means when I'm clicking on export, I have exported all the values, who created that record, who modified that record. These are all information. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I cannot map automatically. It automatically creates the who created and who modified all this stuff by the person who is importing this.
Yeah.
Now, what will be the name on the created data on these lead objects? If there are 194 leads I am importing, all the leads will be having my name there, saying, hey, Venkat created this record and Venkat updated this record on this date.
Okay.
Clicking on import start. The import is getting started. Congratulations, it's import started. Done.
Okay.
Now the import job is done. You have imported all the leads into your system. Clicking on leads, I'm clicking on today leads. See, if I'm clicking on today leads and if I click on go, I will get all of my today leads. That should be 194 leads. I'm expecting that. Sorry. Going back. See, today leads go. The import job is in progress. Let's check what's the issue here. After importing that, I will get a simple email to me saying that this is done.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to my email. Okay. In the same way, there are some tools in Salesforce for exporting also. From Salesforce, you can export all your leads, all your contacts, all your accounts. You can also put your filter saying, "Hey, I want to export all the records which belongs to Hyderabad. Hyderabad, all the leads which belongs to Hyderabad." See, the import is complete. I got a message from Salesforce saying the import is complete. There are see why it's not created. Leads created equal to 0, leads updated equal to 94. What happened? The reason why, because the leads which I'm trying to import here in this belongs to the same system which is having similar email address.
Yeah.
Go back to my system and I have to at least check. I'm refreshing the record. I have to see the last modified date equal to today for the today leads. Okay, click on this. Recently, okay, click on leads. Go. So I want to modify the today leads. Today created or updated leads. Okay. Okay. Instead of created date, because I'm not creating the records today because no one is created. Okay. All the records are updated automatically. That's the reason I'm using last modified date equal to today. And I'm clicking on save. I will get all the 194 records into my application. Click on leads.
You forgot to give today.
There's no need to give date.
If we give bro, if it is empty, then it will consider as today, right?
Yeah. No. Because it automatically, see, the date fields will automatically be given by the system. You don't need to give the dates, so when it is created and when it's updated.
Yeah.
Click on today, updated leads. It's not showing some value. Click on edit. I'm modifying the filter again. See, all unconverted leads. Oh, okay. We have 10 minutes now for the meeting. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, then we can.
Anyway, no problem. So the import is done. Let's see. I can do one thing. I'll go back to my Excel sheet.
Yeah.
I will copy some file called NZB -I9. Okay. Copying this. Coming back to my system. Searching for this lead in the system. This is called global search. When I'm searching here, it automatically search all the accounts, all the objects in the system. See, I'm clicking on this search. Shows the search results to me. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to go to this lead. See, this is a lead.
Okay.
Lead object. This is a lead.
Yeah.
Coming here. See what's showing here.
Yeah.
Was modified by Anita 2014. Jan. Why there's some issue here? I think there's some problem here because it's not updated, it seems.
I think we can fix it tomorrow morning. You are out of time.
Yeah, I'll work on that, okay, because I have something to work on at 10:30.
Okay. So for today, I will look. I will the videos
profiles. Anyway, I have shared the videos to you. The
profile channel.
No, not the data management video, but the profiles as well as the other concepts of the profile about queues.
So can I understand topics, or is it any complicated topic profiles, or?
No, it's simple terms. Okay, there is a live demo also. If you have some issues, just go back to again drag the current playing video to before 5 minutes and you can start listen again.
Okay.
So that's a very simple video. It won't take much complex things. Okay.